Okay, so we're going to have a look at actually how to calculate the degree distribution. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take away some of this stuff. So I'm going to remove distance list. I'm going to remove mean shortest path. I'm going to remove total distance just so we've got a little bit more space. So we've got our degree count, and I'm going to remove this highest degree because I only did that to find out what I had to set these to. Alright, so we've got degree 1, degree 2, and degree 3. Alright, so now what I've got, now to put that into, so what we're going to do, so there's 1 degree 1, 2 degrees 2, and 3 of degree 3. It's really frustrating when stuff like that happens. Anyhow, what we're going to do now is we're going to take all these and we're going to divide them by how many we've got, by the number of nodes. So I've made a list called degree distributions. This is what we're actually after, this, a degree distribution. And then I've made another list and I've called that the amount of degree. So it's just to put these three values into a list. And then I am adding degree 1 count to the amount of degree. So 1, so we're going to have in slot 1, we're going to have the number 1. In slot 2, we're going to have number 2. In slot 3, we're going to have the number 3. And then for each degree amount, so that's for each item in of amount of degrees. So for each of these, what we're going to do is we're going to take the degree amount, so whatever the value is, and we're going to divide it by the number of nodes, and we're going to put that in the degree distributions list. So I'm going to turn on the degree distributions list, and I'm going to turn on amount of degree, and we'll see those get populated. So I'll slow this down a little bit. So all the amounts of degree are there, and now it's going through the calculation. So the degree distribution, and that's what it's got there. So we've got 1, so of degree 1, 1 over 6 to make a sixth, 2 over 6 to make a third, 3 over 6 to make a half. And now if we were to add these up, we'd end up with 1. So we can just check that. I'm just going to make a variable. I'm going to say variable total degree distribution. And this is just for me to check. And I'm going to say, make a for loop, so for each variable of, so for each degree dist of degree distribution, so I'm taking this one, duplicate, I made that new variable, I call it total degree distribution. What did I call it? Total degree distribution. So I'm going to say set, so firstly I'll set degree distribution to 0, so total degree distribution. I'm going to say set degree distribution to, I'm going to use a plus, degree distributions, sorry, total degree distributions. Set plus 1. I can't remember. I've forgotten how to do it now. Okay, where is it? Total degree distribution, we end up with 3. No, because because there's 3 things in there. For each degree distribution, set total distribution to total degree distributions. Plus degree distribution. Now we should end up with 1. There we go. So that's just happened. I almost forgot how to do it. So now that's just a way to check to make sure that these add up to 1.